Hello everyone, today we will talk about transiting Mars. Transiting Mars passes through the ninth house. How transiting Mars will behave in the ninth house depends on the position of the ninth house. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in the ninth house or aspects to the owner of the ninth house. But the basics are as follows. When Mars passes through the ninth house, a period filled with adventure, exploration, and the desire to expand horizons is activated. Known for its assertiveness and drive, this energetic planet influences the realm of higher learning, long-distance travel, and philosophical pursuits when it moves through the ninth house. The effects of this transit can be both exciting and challenging, depending on the position and how its energy is used. You are eager to show your convictions or fight for the idealism you believe in. It will happen that if you have a zealous or fanatic streak, when Mars enters the ninth house you will find other people who aggressively promote your philosophy. You are especially enthusiastic and more daring than usual, and it is this wave of energy that brings enthusiasm for new experiences and learning opportunities. If you go on a trip for action and adventure, you will be inspired in some way to expand your life. Discovering new things, new experiences, and adventures is exactly what you will crave at that time. So put your energy, which is considerable, into improving your situation, whatever you currently consider the scheme of things to be. Get moving. Travel for new horizons, knowledge, or idealistic treasures. It is something that haunts you and that you can implement. But the same is true for intellectual life. Your opinions are the foundations, you will express them boldly and defend your ideas against everyone. Thus, the desire to explore unexplored territories, physically and intellectually, has increased. The pursuit of knowledge with hyperactive Mars fuels a passion for learning, driving individuals to delve deeper into subjects that fascinate them. This can manifest as enrolling in higher education courses, attending workshops, or self-studying in areas of interest. There is so much in the world that you can experience and learn, and you want to do something new. If you get involved in cultural, educational, or political institutions, like students engaged in political activism, that certain restlessness you feel and hunger for adventure will force you to take risks and expand your horizons. Therefore, it is a favorable period for going on long trips, exploring new cultures, and meeting people from abroad will be genuine stimulants. Embracing travel and adventure, affirming your beliefs, engaging in cultural exchange and exploring spirituality, you will somehow navigate this transit with courage, curiosity, and a sense of empowerment. Travel, if possible, you have 2.5 months depending on the house available to organize. Embrace new experiences. Be open to exploring new cultures, ideas, and philosophies. If you don't have opportunities, dive into books and documentaries that expand your view of the world. Engage in healthy debates and use the assertive energy of Mars to engage in stimulating discussions, but try to remain open-minded and respectful of differing points of view. Let's not forget that Mars in the ninth house is hyperactive Mars, here the ego has its highest expression. So be careful not to become too fanatical and impose your opinion on others. Seek out experiences that expand your mind instead of defending your ideas. If you unlearn inactivity at this time, it will probably cause a lot of unrest, because it is still a personal desire to open a new path and move on. Unless you have Capricorn rising, then be careful not to enter headlong into discussions with your partner, especially in religious attitudes, because you will definitely be defeated, probably physically. However, Mars efforts will need to be balanced and modified when Mars moves into the 10th house, as a strong period for growth, exploration, and questioning of one's intellectual and philosophical boundaries will pave the way for 10th house representation. It's time to step outside of the familiar, get deeply involved in new ideas, and pursue knowledge with passion and vigor. However, as we have already stated, it is also a period that requires careful movement to avoid the pitfalls of impatience and ideological conflict. During this transit, it is important to channel Mars' assertive energy in a way that allows for openness, respect for different perspectives, and a willingness to accept new ideas. Otherwise, you will create big problems and conflicts for yourself due to differences in points of view. So, it's still best to learn something new and have fun.